75 hard. A dad's transformation.
Hi everyone, long time no here. Welcome to my 75 hard journey. And as you can read in the title, it's episode 43 till episode 75. One compact episode. I'm really sorry guys. I wasn't able to meet my expectations. The plan is to do a daily episode, but life got in the way. My podcast work expanded to an amount where I had to make a decision. Do I want to make money, or do I want to speak to strangers on the internet for nothing? So I decided, in terms of my own bank account and the health of my own bank account, I decided to go the money route. Even when this hanged over my head like a Damocles sword over the last 30 days, to be honest, because I felt bad, because I had so much fun doing this whole thing. And I almost felt sad that I didn't fulfill it. And it immediately played into my psyche, obviously. But some decisions you have to do, just based on the fact that, there was so much going on and I didn't want to do this. And I did it for a couple of times, back to back, a couple of episodes a day, because I wasn't able to get it in the day. And I felt like that wasn't the thing I want to do. So first and foremost, I did it. 75 days. An interesting journey. For like the questions I have about this. I'm going to come back to that in a couple of minutes. But let's get the facts straight first. So, I'm going to give you a couple of numbers here. So I've read 937 pages of 5 different non-fiction books. I took 1,191,023 steps. I rode 570,000 meters on the Waterrower. I cycled almost 600 kilometers, plus the daily rides with the kids. I did yoga a couple of times inside and 2 times outside. That wasn't fun. I drank over 285 liters of water. And I took 75 super weird pictures. In the end, I stopped doing like this naked picture thing because I didn't feel the purpose. So I more likely took a selfie. And I think that was... seeing the expression on my face was made even clearer how the day went or how the day is going to be. So I switched back and forth between like this typical like progress picture and just photographing my face. So when I was done yesterday, the thing my wife asked me this morning was, how do you feel? And I couldn't give her an answer, because I feel like I just want to continue this, because this gave me so much structure in my day and gave me a purpose and gave me something to rely on, you know? Something, okay, there is a list. I have to just cross everything off. And my initial answer was, I don't know. But what I know is I'm going to continue this. I think I'm not going to do phase 1, not yet, because the holidays is coming up, and I know excuses, but I want to enjoy the Christmas holidays, at least the 3 days of like, and there I will break my kind of no cheats and no sweets, because I ate an apple crumble and it was incredible this morning. So I cheated more likely, but I'm going to continue the whole not eating sweets and not eating actual condensed sugar for I don't know how long, because I feel like that is good for me. On a kind of weight loss perspective, I didn't lose any actual weight. So I stayed at my kind of 202 pounds range. But interestingly, I tried on a hoodie, which I bought in 2007, I would say. And it fit. So something happened, because I can't remember the day where I was able to wear that in at least 15 years. And I have another button-down shirt when I got it was way too thick for me. Thick, I'm not sure if that's the right word, but it didn't fit. And now it fits. I'm not sure if I ever going to wear it, because I really don't, that's not my style anymore, but it fits, and it never fit better. So clearly my body transformed. Even when maybe because I was muscly at a time, maybe muscle memory kicked in and I just changed kind of my fat into muscle. So, but I didn't gain weight and I didn't lose weight. I just stayed the same, but now I'm fitting clothes I haven't fit in, I don't know, 15 years, which is cool. Yeah. Aside of that, I don't know, man. It's kind of sad that it's done. Because now if I want to continue that in a really kind of structured manner, you don't have the pressure anymore to restart. Or you say, okay, I'm just going to go back on 75 hard. But I already planned it out. So I want to do the second term of 75 hard on January 6th, because over New Year's I'm going to be away with my family and I want to enjoy that time, and then I want to get back on it, because as I said, I felt like it was good for me and my mental health. So that is the plan. As you can hear, it's weird. It's super weird. And I still feel sad that I didn't share my full journey with you over the last 30 days. I talked to a good friend of mine, shout out, you know who you are. And I was like, yeah, the thing is, I got bored a little bit with this because it was so repetitive. A lot of times I just rode, I walked with the dogs. There was not much going on in my life that was super excited to talk about, aside from me sharing the journey and the potential struggles that hit me that day. But the 30 days went by pretty smooth. And I went climbing a couple of times, or bouldering, as the young people say. And I spent a lot of time outside with the kids and the dogs and enjoyed it. It was fun. Yeah. So that was a condensed 30 episodes. The thing is, when I take a look at the numbers of this podcast and the different countries and people are listening into, it amazes me. I don't want this journey to end, because I feel like there is something to continue. And I think I'm going to do that, since as I'm going to do another jump at it on January 6th, and maybe I'm going to do phase 1, but I'm really not sure, guys. I'm really not sure if I'm willing to go on. If I'm going to do phase 1, I think I have to do the 75 hard first again, because you're coming out of a session where my hopes are up that I'm going to continue my habits and all this stuff, but that is not the real feeling if you finish 75 hard and says, okay, this is the main part. Now I'm getting into phase 1 and going on with this whole thing. So yeah, that is mainly it. I think I might going to do that. I'm going to do 75 hard in January, February, and March. And then I'm going to switch over into phase 1 and give it a try. I think that's the way to go. But do I feel proud that I did it? I don't know. I really don't know. It's kind of sad that it's done. And I need to figure out a way how I'm going to continue and be as persistent. It showed me that I can do it. Yeah. But the main thing, and I talked to my wife last night about it, was things got clearer. I had so much, at least you have 1.5 hours a day kind of to think. If you're not watching TV while you're doing kind of sports or listening to an audiobook. In the end, I did a lot of walks with the dog. Just thinking and try to figure stuff out. And I think I got clear about a couple of things that I haven't been clear about. For example, when it came down to my kind of drinking behavior in the past, and how I treated people, how I treated myself. And I feel like all this stuff, I had time to think about it. And it got me into a better place and a better position to cope with things, and a better chance to be clear about what I want and what my goals are. A couple of weeks ago, I had to cancel not a trip, but kind of a day on the fishing boat. And the person I had to cancel wrote me back because I said, hey, yeah, I know it's Sunday, but my wife has to work. I have to do a couple of things. I'm busy, so I had to make the decision to say, okay, I can't go fishing. I need to get stuff done, and somebody has to look out for the kids, etc. The main answer was that you guys are sick. You guys are workaholics, and fuck you, basically. And then it came to me, to be honest, where I was like, you don't know, you surround yourself with people who are actually in the same mindset as you are. And be clear about their goals and what they actually want. And if you're comfortable with your situation and you're not aiming for higher stuff, that's completely fine with me. But don't judge me if I'm not, and if I want to accomplish more, and if I want to make sure that in an ideal world that my kids are going to inherit a financial situation where they don't have to worry about money anymore, or at least not as much as I did when I was younger. And don't hold me back. And don't throw me down, and don't make me feel bad about myself. Because why? Why are you doing that? Do you so you feel better about yourself? That's not cool, man. And it's particularly sad based on the fact that I thought that was one of the only people I felt like I could share stuff with and didn't have the feeling of jealousy. Yeah. And it sounds maybe weird, but especially in Germany, um, people get uncomfortable talking about their success because they always feel like the opposing side is not as thrilled about their succession than they are. Yeah. It's always a couple of weeks ago, but it still makes me sad, to be honest. Because, yeah, it made me feel bad. And I don't want to feel bad because I feel like it's not. Why? I accomplished so much in the age that I am, and I shouldn't feel bad about it. I should feel proud. And I made the decision I'm not going to surround myself with people who are trying to put me down and make me feel bad about myself. Yeah. One of the major takeaways, guys. And people who don't understand me, and then I'd rather be with myself and my family and my wife who has the same mindset as I have, than people who are not willing to accept who I am, even when they're upset with me. Then be straight with me and say, hey, fuck you for canceling such a short notice. But I get what you're trying to accomplish, and I respect it. I don't like it, but I respect it, and it's on you. You're missing out. Anyhow, all right. So to get back on track, so the plan is for the next 1.5 months to more likely continue it, what I'm doing. I'm definitely going to cheat during the holiday season, but I'm trying to be as self-disciplined as I can, and I'm going to continue to train. I'm going to continue to train, and yeah, trying to continue 75 hard in a kind of low-key manner, and then getting back on track on January 6th. What I want to do as well as I canceled my gym membership because I was so annoyed about it. But I feel like on the next turn, I want to get back to the gym at least twice a week. To kind of focus on my body, especially kind of my legs and all this stuff. Anyhow, I'm going to end this here. I'm not sure if I'm going to edit this episode fully or just upload it. You have to see. Thank you for taking the time and listening in. The numbers were amazing, and I'm going to continue this channel, and I'm going to continue the journey. And I hope you will be by my side while I'm doing it. So, thank you for tuning in, and hear you about 7 weeks, I guess. Happy holidays. Enjoy the time with your loved ones. And maybe you will do it aside with me. That would be fun. We can jump on a podcast together and you can share your thoughts and your experience. Let me know. You know the email. Have a great one. Thank you. Bye.